Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's your boy Stuff on Hall back with another squat workout. So this is actually my heavy squat workout. I actually have another one that's kind of light, kind of a hypertrophy. But this one was my heavy squat day. And we are doing a 5x5 with 300 pounds. And today I would say the squats they were moving and grooving. And like I said, y'all know y'all follow me on my cut. And I'm currently on keto. So say what you will, but I see good results on it. So no need to reinvent the wheel. If I'm seeing good results on it, then I'm gonna just continue to keep doing good results on it. And we're starting to walk the calories back. We're increasing the cardio, but I'm still feeling strong. Like I would say, I fatigue more, but I haven't noticed like strength drops or nothing like that. So when you're cutting, what I like to do is still go as heavy as you can, rate it on that day, and maybe just increase your rest periods because when you're increasing cardio and you're walking the calories back, you're in a calorie deficit, so you're not going to be as strong as you were or full as you were when you're eating at maintenance or maybe a surplus or something like that. So I would say you just got to do it on a case by case basis. You should know your body better than anyone else. You should know when you got to push the intensity or when you got to walk it back. I can't really tell you that. You got to be the judge of that. But like I said, the squats are feeling good, and that's a good thing because squat is my favorite movement out of the big three. So bench, squat, and deads. I would say I like squats more than any of the other movements, and I feel as if I've always hit impressive numbers on squats in my journey. That's why I like squats. There's so many squat variations that are beneficial, and it's my favorite movement. So when I go in the gym and I see squats, I just look at it and be like, okay, we're doing my favorite movement today. Even though we may be doing heavyweight or lightweight, we're going to enjoy the process because this is your favorite movement. This is the one you like. So if you like it, no matter if you don't feel like doing it, no matter if you don't feel like going to the gym, you can be like, hey, that's what I'm trying to do. So we got some RDLs, Romanian deadlifts of 265 pounds. And I remember I used to do these wrong where I used to see people doing this and I'd be like, why do people do this? It just hurts your lower back. It's not until I actually did it with dumbbells first that I understood how good of a movement this is for your hamstrings. Now it was really humid in the gym today and I didn't chalk up and the bar was tearing my hands up. So that's why I was actually, you see me here, wiping my hands and trying to get them dry. But it was tearing my hands up. But I still got in what I needed to do. And then on the next set, I had to put the chalk on because I don't know what I was thinking in the first set. Like I was like, oh well, maybe I'd be able to do it and not have chalk on my hands or whatever. But if it's above 75 degrees in your gym and it's humid, then don't even think that you're not going to need chalk on Romanian deadlifts. If you don't have chalk, then I would say use straps, but I'm always trying to work something, so grip strength is something that I would want to work on too. I would say use straps as when your grip strength fails, that's when you should implement the straps in, or the Versa grips, or whatever you use for straps. And that's when you do it because you want to not have you want to have strong grip strength. You don't want to be like, okay, he can pull, you know, 600 pounds or something like that, but you can't even hold the bar for a rep. And plus, in a powerlifting competition, you can't use straps, so it's better to just practice how you play and just use them when your grip strength gives out. If you have a grip strength problem, but I don't have a grip strength problem, and that's just always something I'm trying to work on because I'm trying to be strong in all aspects of the game. Now, here's me doing a movement that I really don't see a lot of people do in my gym, and I just think it's because it's just such a challenging movement. Like your upper back will fatigue or your core will fatigue before your legs do. But I'm starting to have a hate love or love hate, whatever you want to say, with front squats. I see the benefit in doing the front squats and the challenge that the front squat gives you, but it seems like I don't have the wrist mobility. Or one of the Olympic lifters in my gym said that I have to stretch my lats because I just can't get in position with the Olympic style of front squat, and I usually have to cross my arms across my neck. And sometimes it's choking you, but they say that's what it's supposed to do. And I don't want to come in here and use the straps, or the wrist wraps, and do that way. So I just was like, hey, until we get it right, then we're just gonna stay with this one. And honestly, these have been feeling really good, me doing them. And I'm also gonna say I'm gonna keep them in because I like having that little mental challenge in my head. Like, okay, yeah, you doing something that you don't like, or something that's gonna challenge you, where you gotta come correct, or the movement's not gonna go. Guess what? That's front squats for you. Because if you're not got the bar in position and you don't keep your chest up and focus on the movement and keep the weight controlled, then front squats are either going to lean forward and drop the weight, or you're going to fatigue very, very fast and not be able, not your legs, but your core, your upper back will fatigue, and you won't be able to complete the movement. So the next time you go in the gym and you want a challenge, I say throw in some front squats if you're not doing them already, and let me know how those feel for you. And I've been seeing good quad development on it, so it's a movement that's here to stay. So the next movement in the workout is 2 sets of 15 for Bulgarian split squats. I got a 60-pound easy curl bar. I'm still trying to gauge, what's a good weight for me to go on the Bulgarian split squat. So I just decided to keep it 60. And, this movement for me, it just really challenges my balance. More than I would say it challenges my quads, that's what it's supposed to be. It's kind of a leg variation or a leg movement, and I want to feel the burn in my legs and not my core. I mean, if I want to feel core burn, I'll just do planks or plyo press or something that's directed to challenge the core muscles. So I'll end up, because I haven't done it and it looks like it's an excellent movement, I'll probably swap this out for belt squats. But if you want to have a movement that's going to challenge you in balance, or that's one of the things you really want to work on, is stabilizing yourself, and you actually like doing Bulgarian split squats and you're seeing incredible quad development or something like that, then I would say keep them in your program or implement them into your program. But probably for me going forward, I could see myself definitely doing belt squats, since that's more of a natural squatting movement. It's just, the weight is on your hips instead of being on your back. So it gives your lower back some relief with the weight being on your hips. And I think that you'll feel that more in your quads than what you do in Bulgarian split squats. But I'll let you know when we throw those in the program, and I'll let you know how those go. So make sure you stay tuned and check into the next video and see what I'm going to come up with next, or what I'm going to swap that movement out next. Don't want to give nothing away. Just stay tuned and you'll see what I'm going to be bringing into the program. So we got 2 sets of 10. The stacks are 170 for the leg curls, and I wanted to do the other variation that they had in the movement, but someone was on the machine, so I just stuck with the leg curls. I think leg curls are a good movement. Great contraction. You can always feel them in your hamstrings, and that's what you want out of an isolation movement, is to feel it where they say you're going to feel it at. Like, if you say it's working hamstrings, then I want to feel it in my hamstrings the most. So leg curls is really good at doing that. So that's why I think it's a very, very, very good accessory movement to a powerlifting program or power building program or even a bodybuilding program, because you want to have strong hamstrings and strong quads. But I'm a low bar squatter, so that's more of a hamstring dominant instead of quad. So it's a great movement for me, and I'm gonna continue to keep doing them. So we got 2 sets of 15 of plyo press. Now, when I see people ask me why did I do this in the gym, this is an anti-rotational movement. So you're not supposed to be rotating, and then when you push the weight out, it's actually challenging your core. And I can actually feel this one, and it's really good for recovering your low back, especially if you work it out really hard. I really don't do any movements that work my low back directly, but indirectly. So like deadlifts and squats. This is a good anti-rotation movement. Make sure to keep my lower back healthy, keep me right. Let me understand that I have to keep my core tight no matter what. So this will be the last movement of the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you never miss an upcoming video from me. And it's your boy Stephon Hall signing out.